Hello, and welcome to the Retired and Veterans Network channel. Before we get started today, I need to clear a few things up. First of all, I need to let you know that I'm not here to promise you a rating. I'm not here to sell you hope, nor am I here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm simply here to help you understand the VA claims process so that you don't get lost like so many other people have. That's what this channel is all about. I'm a retired military veteran. I'm 100% permanent and total through the VA. And everything I know about the VA claims process I learned not by reading about it online, not by guessing, and not by listening to rumors. I learned everything by going through the process myself. I've also helped countless other veterans navigate the VA claims process. I'm not here to guarantee that I have a secret formula, but because I understand how the system works, I'm able to help people navigate through the VA claim system. I don't guarantee a certain percentage. I believe each and every veteran is entitled to the rating that they deserve. So this video is for veterans who are trying to understand the VA claims process without any noise, confusion, or misinformation. There's no flexing, there's no guarantees. All I'm here to do is give you facts. First, let me talk about why so many veterans don't trust the VA claims process. That's an interesting thing to talk about. First of all, the letters don't make sense. You can read those letters 2, 3, 4 times, and you still don't understand what the VA is asking you. Secondly, the wait time is way too long. You file a claim and you don't hear anything from the VA for months and weeks to come. Third, you get conflicting information or advice from people who don't understand the VA claims process. One person tell you file it this way. Another person tell you, no, don't file it that way, that's wrong. And then yet a third person tells you something completely different altogether. And even though you serve in the US military, the VA claims letter feels like they're written in a foreign language. And that can be frustrating as well as exhausting. And I want to be clear, most veterans don't quit the claims process because they're lazy. Most veterans quit the claims process because they are confused. Confusion will wear you down quicker than any denial letter will. Now let me tell you what a VA claim is from a veteran's perspective. First of all, a VA claim is evidence-based, based on the evidence that you present. You're presenting evidence to a VA claim rater. So that's the first thing, it's evidence-based. Secondly, it's documentation-driven. Always remember, documentation beats conversation. And third, it's slow by design. But here's what it's not. It's not personal, even though it may feel personal. The claim in itself is personal, but the VA claims rating system is not personal. They're not rating you on how much you suffered. They're rating you on what can be proven medically as well as service evidence. Do you have medical documentation and do you have service evidence? And once you understand that the VA claims process is not personal, the process will start to make more sense to you, even when you don't like the outcome. Understanding does not remove the frustration, but it does remove the confusion. And most veterans that I speak to are confused about the VA claims process. Next, I want to talk about some common mistakes I've seen veterans make over and over again. This is not to judge you, but it's to help you avoid unnecessary setbacks and confusion. I've seen veterans file claims with no medical nexus. Zero medical nexus that connects the claim to their military service. That's one. I did the same thing myself, so don't feel bad about it. I've seen veterans assume that the VA has all your medical records. Let me be clear, they do not. I did the exact same thing. The best claim to file is a fully developed or fully completed file. That's the file where you give the VA everything they need to look at in order to make a decision on your claim. Another thing I've seen veterans, I've seen them confuse conditions with ratings and expect outcomes that don't match how the system works. I've seen veterans also underestimate CMP exams. I've seen veterans who rush through the CMP exams. And I've seen veterans who miss their CMP exams entirely. The CMP exam is one of the most important things as a veteran who's filing a claim with the VA that you have to deal with. Don't underestimate it. Don't rush through it. Don't assume, and definitely don't miss it entirely. And I've seen veterans give up after their first denial letter. All of these things that I've told you I've seen, I experienced them myself. For years, I was stuck in the denial letter hell. Stuck. All because I did not understand the denial letters. Even though the denial letters read like they're in a foreign language, this is what I discovered. The secret sauce to getting your claim rated is often, if not always, in that denial letter. You have to read that denial letter like you're reading it up under a microscope. The information for your success is in the denial letter. Just because you get a denial letter, it does not mean you did something wrong. It means the system, the VA claim system, was not explained to you properly. Let's clear something up about being 100% permanent and total. First of all, it's not automatic. It's not guaranteed. And it's not for everyone. But every veteran deserves to be rated based on your medical evidence. Being 100% permanent and total does not erase the pain. You're still going to suffer the pain. It does not fix everything in your life. But what it does, it gives you stability and it gives you access. And it lets you know that the VA has acknowledged the severity and the permanence of your military injuries. And ladies and gentlemen, that's important. It's very important because you want the VA to rate you based on your injuries that you suffered in the military, and those same injuries are still going on after you take off the uniform. And also I want to talk about the VA claims mindset, because mindset matters in this process. First thing you got to have is patience over panic. Secondly, documentation over emotions. And then consistency over shortcuts. There is no shortcut to getting a VA claims rating. There's a process, and you must understand the process. The VA claims process is not something you beat by getting angry. The VA claims process is something that you navigate through understanding. In all of your getting, get understanding of the VA claims process. Once you stop fighting the shadows and start learning the system, you'll put yourself in a better position to win the claim rating that you deserve. The reason I created the Retired and Veterans Network is because over my years, I've seen so many veterans, so many, submit claims, be frustrated, and be exhausted because of misinformation. I just wanted to create a safe space, a safe place where veterans hear from veterans. Not hype, not scare tactics, not false promises. I'm not here to guarantee you a rating. I'm just here to help you understand the VA claims process. From a veteran who's been there, done that. Learn from me so you don't have to go through all the frustration that I went through. And also, this channel exists to break down systems used by the VA. Watch this now. Without turning the VA raters into villains. All too often, I hear veterans turn the raters into villains. The VA raters are not villains. They're just individuals who have a job and they're trying to rate you based on a document they have to follow. All you have to do is understand the document that the raters are following in order to rate your claim. Then you all will be speaking the same language and you can eliminate the frustration. I'm not here to sell you hope. I'm here to just be honest and have an honest conversation from one veteran to another. So if you're retired, if you're a veteran, or even if you're still on active duty and you're about to navigate the VA claims process, this channel is for you. I will have future videos that deal with evidence that the VA needs to rate your claim properly. I will have videos about CMP exams. Also, we will go over denial letters, real-time denial letters, and appeals. If you want to continue receiving information like this, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe so we can continue to have veteran to veteran conversation. No noise, just clarity. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.